bags, the channel helping you invest in yourself so we can invest in the future. Make sure you guys smash the like button. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel and make sure the bell notification is lit. You guys, we're going live at a moment's notice. You will never know when we're going live because I don't even know. This is a spontaneous show. It's not scripted. It is uncut and raw. We're going to be talking about Crow with Knife, and we have a special guest today that I'm going to introduce in just a bit. I'm going to make all of you guys wait, but it is from the Crow with Knife community member, and that is Kari. But I want to talk about the prices of the overall crypto market. I know I see the prices pulling back, and a lot of people might be worried in the market, but I think this is a good time to identify good communities, right? Good, solid projects, good, solid vision. So I want to highlight, yes, the prices, because it is what we talk about all the time in this space. It is called cryptocurrency. So we're going to talk about the pullbacks and whatnot, and then I'm going to bring up my guests. But we got the overall crypto market at a 2.38, so it's pulled back under that 2.4, right? So those who are listening, I know we got some people pulling up really quick. Go ahead and smash the like button, share this live stream as much as you guys can. I'm gonna let it build up so we get more people in here to hear about what we're talking about with Crow with Knife. But we got Bitcoin at 65,400, quite the pullback, right? 3,500 ETH. We have BNB at 601. BNB has been holding pretty tight. Yes, we see you guys pulling up. What's up, Danny? Let's go. Caw. The cringiest call how this all happened. I can't wait to bring her up, man. This is crazy. But we got BNB at 601. We have Solana at 143. And, some of the other ones, Cardano at 40 cents, Shiba Inu trying to hold on to over that 10 billion. Let's go over some of the meme coins because you guys know we're talking about meme coins today. Pepe pulled back. I told everybody when Pepe pulled back underneath, deleting that zero again, you might want to take a look at grabbing an entry on Pepe, right? Not financial advice. None of the stuff that me and Kari talk about is going to be financial advice, actually. I want to make sure that you guys understand that we're just two people that are bullish on Crow with Knife and love the community very much. And you know what? We made a video about it. We're going live about it. That is crowwithknife.com. This project is also on the Solana chain. It's on the base chain. It's on the Chronos chain. It is on the Binance Smart chain. It's on the Polygon chain. It's also on the Arbitron chain. And you know what? It's everywhere with the Crow with Knife in their mouth. So I got Kari coming up right here. Kari, I have to do it. It's the cringiest one, but I wanted to bring up one of the.
I look for it.
Yes, nice. I got one of the most active community members of Crow with Knife that really put me onto Crow with Knife by rating my chat, coming in here, and I think this is a good time to highlight these amazing communities. But we're also going to talk about some special things that we've been seeing in the space, right? We've been seeing some celebrities come into the space and a lot of negativity. I mean, tons of negativity, calling people out of their names, whether they're men, whether they're women. And, Kari wanted to see, we want to have a conversation about how it's like to be a woman in this space, and you guys know it's kind of saturated with a lot of men, a lot of testosterone, and we got to get this right, everybody. We see Andrew Tate coming up on here disrespecting women, disrespecting men, disrespecting anybody who comes on. We can't let these people from the outside come in here and disrespect us who have been holding this up all together. But we're going to have some fun, right? We're going to do the show part of the show. I got your guys' favorite list pulled up. Some of the ones that I was looking at, we'll go over the favorites list. So, the other projects pulling up, don't think I'm going to leave you guys hanging. We're going to check everybody out. So there's a favorites list, but I want to talk about my guest's project first. Great community member from Crow with Knife. Kari, how you feeling today? Repping Crow with Knife, being a community member that's so active that now you're on YouTube and X at the same time.
Good morning. I feel great. I feel great every day. I wake up with Crow with Knife in my wallet, man. I just know that that's my financial future getting set up. I came across this project. I'm brand new to crypto. I didn't know anything about crypto. I was kind of playing around in the stock market and I started reading the stats on it. And the project longevity and the brilliance behind the development team locked me in, just completely sold me on it. And I aped an irresponsible amount of money. They always say in crypto, don't invest more than you can afford to lose. And I didn't follow that financial advice. But I'm confident. I'm confident in that choice because every day that I'm part of this community, I see the team's commitment and development. I'm not a member of the team. I'm just an investor. But I see that they've launched a merch line and formed an LLC, and that CDC itself owns 30% of the token, which makes it unruggable. That's virtually unheard of in the meme coin market. It's usually up to chance, but this is as sure a bet I think as you can find in the meme coin marketplace. So
Absolutely. And you know, speaking about this community and the way that you guys can come together, it's contagious. You know, it's addicting to be with Crow and I mean, so addicting that you know, I talked about it on the live stream many times where I went out to go eat and I come out and I see a crow and the first thing I think about is you guys. And then you come
I love it.
then you
I love it.
yeah. And
Every
then
time I hear a crow, I'm like very bullish.
yeah, very it is bullish, right? And it's
It
just like
is. It is.
it's so crazy. And then like this is amazing to me right here because you know we talk about the markets pulling back, and you know a lot of people start moving liquidity around. They get kind of scared, and you can see that Crow with Knife chart is holding so strong. And not only is it strong, we got a community that has raised over $100,000 for CEX fees, marketing, and much, much more. And this shows
Yeah.
you the power of this community. You know, the chart speaks for it when the rest of the markets are yanking back really hard. When you have a community that can, you know, I'm gonna actually show this link for you guys in the chat because I really rock really hard with you guys. Much love and respect to this community. And I want to make this happen for all of you guys. All this effort, all this grind has to mean something. And I believe when you put this much value into the marketplace will answer back. But can you talk to me about a little bit about this? How much do you know about this? Because to me, this says a lot about a community and its strength.
Oh, 100%. And I'm looking at what you pulled up here. Is this the fundraiser?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. So this has been going on for about 2 weeks. And one of the things I
Wow.
love about Pro with Knife is they're committed to top tier and quality branding for this coin because they
Mm,
have the long game strategy at play. And so our team, even though we launched on CDC a month after the coin launched itself, which is in itself an achievement,
right.
we've come up with our team worked and worked and worked and got a contract for 4 top tier listings, and we're currently fundraising the top the top of those 4 is the goal. We have till the end of the month to get it, and we are almost 2/3 of the way there. And that's just from our community coming together, offering our own coin up for raffles for donations. It's been a beautiful thing to see. And when I tell you, like, you hear every meme coin say the strength of the community is this token, and that's almost a sounding board. I got to
Right.
tell you, in our Discord channel, we have a little voice chat channel on our Discord server. Some of us get in there for 12 hours a day and we kick jokes back and forth. We get a lot of work done. Some people fall asleep. Like I joke and call it the voice chat slumber party because people work so hard on this thing, on this fundraiser, on this coin, on our
Right.
promotion, on our organic marketing that will actually, like, people fall asleep in there. You hear them snoring. It's hilarious.
Yeah, you know what? It's adorable. That's what it is. It's absolutely it's
It is.
adorable.
It is.
And you
It
know
is.
what? I want to like and retweet some of this stuff and just kind of go over. And I know the Crow with Knife communities here, and I appreciate you guys spamming the comments. Like we're doing this for all of our bags, everybody. Like I want to let you guys know that we pull up in the green, we pull up in the red, in the ups and the downs because you know what? That's life, everybody. Like Frank Sinatra said, that's life. And you know what? Those are your true friends that can pull up no matter what the charts are looking like, no matter what the market conditions are like. You know, if it's rain or sunshine outside, no matter what, we're going to keep pulling up. But look at this right here. Can you believe, Kari, that this started from a tweet from Snoop Dogg, and now you're on YouTube, you're on X, and you know, we joked about this before the show started, but like instead of the stars aligning, how did this Crow with Knife align? Like, you know, you got on crypto.com. How was your like introduction to, you know, actually finding this, you know, this project? You know, was it Snoop Dogg that led you to it, or was it how'd you
So
find it
I was a
actually?
big fan of that. I'm a fan of crows anyway. My house, I have a lot of crow art, but and I'm a big fan of Snoop Dogg, so I was familiar with the story. I saw this thing on Reddit and I said, "Oh, I think that would be one that I like. It's pretty, you know." And I got to tell a funny story. So, you know, I'm from LA. We're into the woo-woo a little bit. And I
Mm-hmm.
had been for a tarot card reading. And she draws the 10 of swords and the wealth card and said that a crow would confirm it. And then like 3 weeks later I found the Crow with Knife community on Reddit. And I
And
said, oh, I think it's a sign. I'm going to listen to this. Again, don't take financial advice from me, but because I take it from tarot cards and Reddit. But you know, but so far so good. I mean, since I vaped into this thing, every day that I wake up I see a stable chart, a stable market cap, and our LP sticks around the 4 million mark, which is super high for a meme coin.
yeah,
That gives me the daily confidence to keep going at this thing and to keep working hard on this thing, you know?
right.
But yeah, I
Yeah.
love that little crow. If he hadn't picked up that knife, I don't know where I'd be today, man.
Where would we be? We wouldn't even know if that crow was not in the hood and Snoop Dogg was not checking this out. What is that the reality that we live in right now? And you know what? I love your
That's
story,
it, man.
and I love your story, and I love that you're transparent because you know what? I actually have a tarot card on me, tattooed on me, right next to Nikola Tesla.
Nice.
My great grandma, she used to read cards, and she told me something, and I believe that her story is coming true. She told me a long time ago
Long time ago.
because she flipped. It was nothing but gold coins, and she said that I would never have to worry about money. It was funny because we didn't care about coins back then, but Bitcoin is the gold coin standard of today. So I believe that
Yeah.
my great grandma's reading of a long time ago, me having fun with her, I was very close to her, that is coming true. Because who would have thought that because of this Bitcoin, right? It is called Bitcoin, that she said I would never have to worry about money because it was nothing but these gold coin cards that kept coming up. And I wanted cards to have money on them, not gold coins. But now that I'm grown and I'm living in this Bitcoin era, I'm like, yeah, bring on the gold coins. Let's do it.
I love it. I love it. I knew I rocked with you, man. I knew it. The vibe
Yeah.
is right.
Yeah, look at this crow with knife. I mean, and the memes are galore, right? We got a community that's just having fun. I want to talk about
Oh
this
man,
community a little bit and how you
memes are
guys got
epic.
my attention because you got onto it through Reddit. You got a spiritual awakening with the crow. If we want to have some fun, we got the coffee right here. But I want to talk about my introduction and a lot of other influencers introductions to crow, and it's really this community, right? When we scroll up and we see these instances right here where you guys started to raid everybody's live stream and even start to put crow with knife upside down, where I just love the way that the
I
way
don't know
that
how
you
they do that yet.
I don't know how they do that either, and I'm in this
Oh,
space, and it's like,
shit,
so that was
girl.
my introduction, was you guys coming onto the space. And then I scroll through your guys' list and I see crypto.com saying this one should be easy, crow fam, and I'm seeing that it's not just me. You guys are going to every YouTuber, and every single influencer has almost the same response. Like, what is this? What is that? Crow with knife. And the next, they go to the keyboard and they put in crow with knife and they say it right out their mouth. It's a meme coin. It's a cryptocurrency. And it's like, oh my God, this community is on point right now. They're like doing what everybody else should be doing right now, honestly. And that is not depending on a team, not depending on anybody else, and just going out there and grinding for their bag nonstop. And you know what? That right there had moved me so much, and you guys got my attention that you guys are stuck with me now. Now you guys are stuck with Rico Moneybags.
I love it. I love it. Our D gentleman.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. We got what the F is crow with knife. That's what you guys did to me. Honestly, that's how it started. I was like, what is that? It was absolutely amazing. But I want you guys to check out their links. It is crowwithknife.com. It's also at crow underscore with underscore knife. And then let me go one more. I'm gonna post this link again because I want to make this happen. When we break that $60 million market cap, it's going to be a monumental moment because all of this was all of us coming together. You guys inside that Discord, if you have not joined that Discord and you're lonely and you don't got nobody to talk to, join that Discord. It's active every single day and they're having a great time, everybody. But Kari, I want you to talk about a little bit also, like, we got the hype part of the show. We're talking about Crow with Knife. Everybody knows how we found out about Crow with Knife. We know it's on all these blockchains. You guys got a thriving community, a community that's obviously being able to come together with the same vision and attack this vision with your guys' funding. But how does it feel like, getting introduced to this space as a woman and seeing where, exactly. She laughs. Talk to me
It's
about this,
funny, Rico, because I'm a comedian, right? And I always
Nice.
joke that D-gens make comics look like choir boys.
Wow. Yeah.
So I'm kind of used to the D-gen culture on the comic side, but this is like next level. And one thing that I noticed, because I'm new to crypto, I was watching these celebrity launches, right? And I see Ghostface Killah, huge Wu-Tang fan, supported all the way. Then I see the tool that shall not be named launch his own coin and come and disrespect everybody. And
Right.
then I see Iggy do it, right? And everybody, all the influencers in the space, except for you, had something negative to say about celebrity women launching coins, but they leave the men alone.
Yeah.
And in a lot of the influencer spaces, I see a lot of heavy tone misogyny. And what I see, what I wonder that they don't see is, do you not understand that 50% of investors are women, and you guys are blocking that. Like if you were more welcoming and like took a page from Rico's book, took a page from the community book, you could be welcoming women investors into your coin and maxing your bags, you know? Um, and I got to say, I got to hand it to Crow with Knife once again, because I came into this space and I'm kind of a ball buster. That's true. I
Mhm.
worked in politics and stuff. And it's been a very welcoming space. Like I got to throw a shankla from now, from now and then, but it's a
Yeah.
space where I'm welcomed in there. I feel safe in there. I join the voice chat every day and I'm respected as a woman. And I'm glad that I found a community that honors that, because it's clear that in a lot of crypto spaces, not a lot do. And I'm sure
Right.
Iggy could speak to that. I love what she's doing with it. She's like, hold my peach, I got it. I'm gonna name
Yeah.
my coin Mother.
Yeah.
I have nothing but respect for her for that.
Right.
I even own a small bag just because I want to support women in the space, because I
Right.
think it's
Right.
important to expand that.
Right. And
Yeah.
if you guys check your, if you guys know, I'm always, cause I critique myself harder than anybody else. If you guys check Rico Moneybag's receipts, I was one of the first influencers last bull run who supported the women's NFT movement and stuff like that. And, the
Yeah.
empowerment of movement and stuff. Cause it's like, not only like, yes, there's that financial side that we can try to tease everybody with, like they're missing out on money. But I'm being honest with you guys. I have not seen one project that is bashing women or something like that where it's going to be a project that lasts. So when I
Right.
see that type of environment or that type of that type of engagement with women inside it where they're just being disrespectful, I know for a fact that that's going to be not necessarily, I'm not flooding anybody's bag, necessarily a pump and dump, but I just know that it's not going to have any longevity. Nobody wants to be around that all the time. I don't care. Maybe you might be in a moment in your life that might be something you want to listen to for whatever reason, but I'm just going to let you know, as an investor and somebody who's been doing this for a while, even before YouTube, I've been inside crypto since 2017, and I've been doing the videos now in 3 years. So I've been in this crypto space for a while. I have not seen nobody succeed where, the bashing of women. It's like, a lot of times people need to understand behind every great man, there's a woman. We go hand in hand in a lot of stuff. To miss that opportunity, like I'm a mama's boy, I wouldn't be who I am today if it was not for my mom, and I love my mom. I have a sister, right? So it's like, would you want somebody, your mom just finding out
Yeah.
about crypto, joining a space, and next thing you know, you got, you did like Harry Potter, or right, or the guy who should not be named. It's like,
Yeah. Yeah.
this guy comes in, and next, that's your mom in there or your grandma, and he's disrespecting your mom. It's like, whoa, wait a minute, dude. Like, I know you're in Romania, but I can catch a flight over there. You're not going to disrespect my mom, bro. And
Right.
that's the
Right.
thing is,
Yeah.
yeah. And so I'm really glad that we have this opportunity. Obviously we're having fun with everybody, but I do want to clear the air. Like, one of the best things that you can do is find solid communities. If you hang around toxic people, you're gonna have a toxic environment. And is money really worth that? And we're gonna bring up some of those charts. I guarantee they will not last. That euphoric feeling of that pumping. I had some people ask me to get into the daddy token. And it's like, dude, do you think that I'm going to call another grown man daddy? Like, do you not see that not only is he not only is he disrespecting women, but he's demasculating you, and there's like this attack on women and men going on right now. And that's why I wanted
Yeah.
to have this conversation with you where maybe we could be the people that find that middle ground where it's like, hold on a second, can I be a man that, and still be man that I don't have to disrespect nobody, but also, where Kari can feel being a woman is okay and accepted, and she's not, being pushed around and stuff like that, because it's kind of crazy, right? That this guy has
Right.
people.
Well,
Go ahead,
and one more thing
Kari.
too that we've opened up to, we do all these crazy raids, right? We go raid everywhere, not just
Right.
crypto spaces, but we've gone everywhere. We hit up Sasha Gray's Twitch stream one time
Hmm.
and she cacawed. And now she's one of our what we call friends in the space, and her own mods come and hop into our Discord and joke around with us, and it's because we show respect for her, that
Mhm.
we've established that relationship, and she's cool as can be. I love her. Like, I love
Yeah.
watching. I'm not even a gamer, and I love her Twitches just because it's so much fun to see her joke around with her community. And yeah, creating those opening spaces for women, that there's nothing but success to be had from that, and there's
Yeah.
nothing but wealth that can be welcomed into that, you know
Absolutely. Absolutely. This is I'm so glad that we got to talk about it. It was like you know, we joked about it before the show started. It was like not the stars align, but the crow with knife align. Because you know what, I seen this guy coming on and just disrespecting everybody, and at the same time, you know, you message me and you're like, hey, I want to, you know, talk about crow with knife and how it is, you know, being a woman in the space. And it's like, you know what, I tapped into a couple spaces of his and I literally had to turn it off because how, I mean, cringy it was. It was like, dude, you're gonna try to get people to call you daddy, guys and girls. You're disrespecting everybody. It's like, bro, shut it up, shut it down, shut it down. Like
Yeah, it's
crypto,
ick. It's serving ick.
yeah, yeah, it's serving ick. And I'm gonna let you guys know that we don't need these celebrities that are, you know, negative and stuff. Crypto's gonna do good whether even if the Federal Reserve likes it or not. If you try to out crypto or Bitcoin, Bitcoin would just outs you. That's all that's going to happen. Whether they come into this market or not, we don't need them like that. Now, if there's positive people who want to help us grow and contribute to the space in a positive way, more the merrier, because it'll help for crypto adoption to happen a lot faster. But to create these toxic echo chambers and bubbles where, you know, out of nowhere, you never know what you're going to get.
It
It's not
makes me wonder how they even get their promotions done. Like, all I see in crypto marketing obviously is from the Crow with Knife side because I'm new to it, but I can personally vouch. We had a guy in our Discord who's there every day promoting raids and hyping community. He clicked a bad link one time and his wallet got drained.
yeah,
And overnight, our community refilled his wallet, donating their own CAW to him.
yeah,
You know,
amazing.
like, and that's and now that guy goes twice as hard on all these raids and everything. It's like, how do you keep that momentum going in a community where you're just crapping all over your people all the time? I
Yeah.
can't imagine how they have any longevity.
Yeah, and what they're doing, and to be honest with everybody, is like they're almost late to the game that they're playing the crypto game, the player versus player, the last one. That's not where we're on. Crypto is at this point where it's become so mainstream and it's putting on this suit and tie that that
Yeah.
a bit of that degen era is gone. You know, where that, you know, that happened. The last bear market, it was player versus player. I mean, I felt it being an influencer. I got squeezed to no end. You know, it was one of the roughest bear markets I ever felt in my life. And, you know, but it's also helped me create something. You know, I'm creating something of my own.
Yeah.
And that's helped me pivot to make sure that I can make something that's going to last and make sure that I'm always involved in this crypto space in one way or another and not just relying on YouTube and, you know, making marketing stuff like that, like actually contributing something to the space that I know is always going to be around. But
And
I
that's
want to talk
exactly why I'm buying into your coin too, because I see
I
what you
love it.
give to this space and what you bring to it. And those are the projects that I want to back, you know?
I
And that
appreciate that.
I'm in. And
I
like you
appreciate
said,
that.
it is a catalyst. They are putting on a suit. Crypto's set to be a top 10 election issue this year. That's
Yes,
huge.
that is absolutely huge. And you know, and I want to also talk about that, you know, that the elections are coming up and you know, these solid projects like Crow and Knife, you know, a lot of those election coins, I'm not funding anybody's bag. A lot of that money is going to go into wherever those solid meme projects are at because we don't know what's going to happen after elections. You know, we're not sure what's going to happen with elections, but I'm going to tell you those nice, good old memes that is just a good meme like this, they last forever, right? Because sometimes that those narrative ones, once the narrative is gone, it's gone, right? So
Right.
the ones that last is the dog narrative, the cat narrative. And I know for a fact that crypto.com, you know, them having the name Crow right in the beginning, and they say that this is going to be, you know, one of the new memes is birds. I do believe that this is one of those memes that are also here to stay. You don't have crypto.com repping you, and you guys, you know, don't make it basically. You guys don't have a
Right, right,
community like, yeah, it just doesn't
right.
happen, man. And what something that you said that was pretty bullish, and you said they own how much of the, they bought how much of the supply, you said?
30% of the token is owned by CDC. And you know, this is my own speculation, so definitely ask someone on the team for clarification.
Yeah.
But I know that when we first launched on CDC, they ran out a few times because it was so popular. So it
Wow.
makes me think that they probably just wanted to make sure they had a supply for our next launch because volume's going to triple.
Wow.
So makes me think they just wanted to be stacked up. But again, that's just my own speculation. I don't
Oh, I
know.
love that speculation though. I
Not
love that
financial
speculation.
advice.
It's not financial advice, everybody. We're just speculating over here,
Yeah,
everybody.
yeah. We're
Yeah,
just
it's
guessing.
awesome. So I'm gonna get everybody on the hook. We got the chat going crazy. I'm gonna chill a little bit. We're gonna keep Crow with Knife up here. I love when you guys write it upside down. I swear Yeah, I see everybody spamming. I swear, I was like, "What the heck?" That's exactly how you guys get everybody to do it. It's like, "What does this? What
Oh
the?"
yeah, we got some brilliant people in there. They can make the
Yeah.
memes and the videos and the upside downs. I don't know how they do
Yeah,
it.
and this is how you I even said on a couple other streams, people should honestly take notes from Crow with Knife, how they move around in the space and how you guys are just going nonstop hard all the time. It's like that type of cult feeling feels really good. Like on one of these live streams, you guys are gonna see me with a knife in my mouth. I'm telling you guys. If we, you know what, I'm just gonna say when we break this resistance finally here, because I know FOMO kicks in, you know, we got it written out. When we break this resistance, Crow with Knife, I'm coming on the stream. I'm gonna try to talk with a knife in my mouth. We're gonna be silly that day.
I love it. Sasha did it. I love it.
Oh, she did. Oh, that's
She
what's up.
did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's awesome. So there's something
yeah.
there. We have to keep doing this. So we got a target for Crow with Knife. I think this is a great target. I don't want you guys to miss out. You know, this is a project that continuously is flirting with that $50 million market cap, $60 million market cap. But this is something that you guys don't want to be trying to time, right? Time in the market beats timing the market. And you don't want to be trying to time Crow with Knife just right. And next, you know, we're giving you guys to buy the rumor signal, right? Obviously, when I say the B word, I got to say not financial advice, but we're giving you the signal of the, you know, usually when the rumor goes out, you're supposed to be snatching it up because this is going to be used for the right thing, for what they said. It's going to be used for CEX listings and marketing and much, much more because you got to market that stuff, right? So we're giving you the opportunity. This is usually where smart money gets in. And then this is usually where the knife ends up in my mouth, right? When we break past 7077, everybody. So that's an
Yeah.
easy target. Now, if you guys don't mind, I want to talk about the project that I'm launching a little bit. And I also want to talk about all the other projects that have pulled up. I see you guys in the chat going crazy. This is for everybody. This is what this channel is evolving to, and I'm really excited that, you know, Kari, I want to just let you know out the gate that you're more than welcome to come up here whenever you want. You know, if there's something in the space that, you know, I haven't seen or that I should be paying attention to, you're more than welcome to let everybody know what's going on. You know, you got the Batman line, you can use it whenever you want.
Ditto. Ditto. Thank you.
You know, but let's talk about what I got going on. If you guys are listening to this stream live or later on, I really appreciate it if you guys can give me a follow at Rico Moneybags. Also, tap this link right here for my YouTube channel. Make sure you guys subscribe because I'm shilling your guys' bag every single day. You know, I mean, no, the team from Crow with Knife didn't say, "Hey, Kari and Rico, can you guys go on the line?" No, we are doing this on our own. You know, we woke up extra early to get this done on our own, okay? And we're very spontaneous by nature. We go with the flow. So make sure the bell notification is lit, everybody. You guys do not want to miss out. But let's talk about this. We got XPX token, everybody. This is everything in the kitchen sink being thrown at this. This is something for all of us, right? This is something that we need in the crypto space. And I can identify that crypto's putting on this suit and tie right now. And what we're doing is providing payment solutions. This is the future of crypto. If you ever wanted to invest in PayPal or Zelle or any of these type of payment infrastructures before they went live and make an ROI off of all those transactions, this is that opportunity right there. I would not say all these things and be doxxed on my YouTube channel. It spent 3 years making this channel get to where it's at if I didn't know I can do these things already. This is not promises that we're hoping we're going to do, maybe we're going to do. No, I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. We are a payment solution token that will let you off-ramp your crypto. Not only will we let you off-ramp your crypto, but you will be able to take out a 30-day interest-free loan against your XPX token because it has asset backing. That means every transaction that happens is to put BNB backed by your XPX token. So it's always backed by real BNB, not just nothing, right? It's always backed by BNB. And that's how you're able to take a 30-day interest-free loan, everybody. And we're going to talk about this token as pre-sale and get everybody. We got 187 people, man. And then we're going to go to the show part of the show and we're going to have some fun with everybody. It's all about having a great time with each other and making things happen. And when I talk about having a great time with each other, and I know I'm talking about the asset backing right now. Let me cover this really quick. I get excited with this because this is for everybody, right? This project is honestly for everybody. And I've only gotten to where I'm at because I'm able to network, because I know it's not what you know, it is who you know. And, you know, in the future, in 2025, I want everybody to come out because this is how I'm going to make sure that XPX token never gets left behind as well, because this is how you continue to grow, is by having a networking ecosystem, making sure that part of your ecosystem has networking involved. But these smart loans right here are very special and unique to the Smart DeFi Launchpad because of this asset backing. This is the only reason we're allowed to give you a loan, 30-day interest-free loan, because it's always backed by BNB and allowing you guys to take out a loan, a 30-day interest-free loan. If you take out a loan for $1,000 and we pump by 50%, you don't have to pay back that much of the loan. And I know those who are early adopters of this project, you guys are going to be able to reap the benefits of this. I'm going to show you guys how to do it. Now, we have a unique pre-sale going on that's almost filled up really quick, and this is a tokenless pre-sale. The reason it's a tokenless pre-sale is because I don't want pump and dumps on my subscribers. If it was not for you guys, I'm looking at you guys right there, all you beautiful souls right there that got this channel to where it's at. This channel would not be where it's at. This is a tokenless pre-sale. There are no team tokens. There are no private sales, secret sales. None of that's happening right there. It is a fair launch for everybody to get in. We're going to work for our bags and make it happen. We have the connections, so we don't need to do any of that stuff, okay? This is a tokenless pre-sale. This pre-sale model is right here. I'm going to go over this. I know this is the technical part. Where's the link? I got you, brother. I got you for the link. You guys do not want to miss out. We're going to close this. After we hit the soft cap, we will be going live. The only reason I put the hard cap kind of high was to make sure that your network is your net worth. Absolutely. That's why we have that networking set up for XPX token, because I'm not sleeping on that. But I also need to make sure that my network has a lot of money, because I don't want my network being low on funds, because we got to raise that up, right? But this tokenless pre-sale, we set the hard cap a lot higher, because if we set it too low and it hit the hard cap, it would have just went live. And I want to make sure that I don't leave anybody behind, because this is a one-time opportunity that you will be able to receive an ROI on all the transactions that happen during XPX's token is trading. When the token goes live and is trading, you will receive an ROI in BNB. So imagine, PayPal's, all the transaction PayPal's having, Zelle, all these things. Now, obviously, we're not that big, and we're not going to be that big right out the gate, but we are going to keep moving that way and making sure that from the inside of DeFi, we created our own. The Visa cards, you guys know that it's public knowledge. It has came out. I have been testing the Visa cards and MasterCards all over Las Vegas, as far as going out to dinner, purchasing whatever you guys want. It is already working in place, everybody, okay? I mean what I say, and I say what I mean. This is a tokenless pre-sale. So like that, there's no pump and dumps. When it goes live, buy some XPX token, not financial advice, and stake it, okay? I'm going to go over some technical stuff. Let me get the link from my guy. I'm going to go over some technical stuff, and then we're going to have some fun. We're going to bring Kari back on. I don't want to bore you guys too much, but I just don't want you guys to miss out, because we're right there. And when the chart goes live, we're going to have a lot of fun, okay? So this is a tokenless pre-sale. It's an innovative approach for the first time. Smart DeFi introduces pre-sales that are 100% tokenless. This is important. Check this out, everybody. Legal compliance aligns with legal frameworks by avoiding the regulations and risks associated with traditional token-based pre-sales. If XRP did not do what they did with Ripple and they would have had like a tokenless one, they would have never been in so much trouble. So we're already covered in the future. We know that regulations is out there. We don't have to pretend like it's not being talked about, right? It's one of the topics. So this tokenless pre-sale really helps us stay aligned long-term with the legal frameworks that we have currently right now, right? The liquidity generating event. Participants join a liquidity generating event, acquiring a vested share of the generated LP, thus eliminating common problems in current pre-sale models, the pump and dump. Okay. Now, what are the benefits? The benefits of Smart DeFi the method. So vested LP interest, pre-sellers receive a vested LP share, promoting a stable token ecosystem and security for all token holders. Nobody's going to be dumping, right? Eliminates pre-sale selling and dumps, really pump and dumps. They should just put that right there, because that's what happens. No need to sell tokens to realize profits. Profits are claimed from unlocked vested shares, supporting the project rather than harming it. What this means right here is when you're ready to take profits, you burn those LP shares off the supply, because they're just representations of what you put in, and you take the profits, and it never dumps the chart. A lot of times projects can be really solid team, and one person, one rogue wallet dumps the chart, and it kills the momentum, and they never can get the momentum back. But with this right here, people can take their claim, their share, and not dump on the chart, everybody, which I think is going to help keep the momentum of our project moving forward, right? Developer rewards reimagined. Developers receive a share invested LP, aligning long-term interests without selling tokens. If you guys join any pre-sale model, I'm not funding anybody's bag. There are always back doors. There's all this stuff going on where trust me, I know, tokens being airdropped and all this stuff. And what happens is you put all this liquidity in, and people that got these airdrop tokens, they're dumping them on you right now and stuff. So it's like not only developers, but sometimes developers send these tokens, I know, to influencers, KOLs, and those people for doing whatever job they did have those tokens, and then they get to sell it. None of that exists here. None of that exists. Not even for the dev, not for the team. None of that is a part of this this protocol or this ecosystem. And that's because if not for you guys, this channel would not be there. It needed to be this safe to make sure my reputation, I'm going all in on this to make sure that everybody was safe, and that, I mean what I say and I say what I mean. I want us to make it the right way. This is how we're going to do it. We got innovative pairing options. So automatic pairing secondary LP is automatically paired with FEG, your SD token, facilitating dynamic market arbitrage and volume opportunities. Dual pull dynamics, enhanced volume arbitrage, and allow FEG stakers to seamlessly convert SD tokens to FEG. What this means is that since we're doing the LGE on Base, on the Binance Smart Chain, when we go live, we're bridging also on Base. So we're pairing with another blockchain, and we're going to be able to have, that arbitrage opportunity with one supply. So it's going to be the same supply split onto another blockchain, the Binance Smart Chain and Base. We have to attack Base, everybody. If you listen to any videos coming out from Coinbase, the Base network, their broadcasts, all they're talking about is payment solutions. Believe me, there's a method to my madness, and we are chasing that right away. We're not going to play around. We're going to be one of the first ones to line up with staking, lending, all double audited contract by PeckShield to be on that Base network, pulling up, looking very strong and sexy. We're pulling up hot, man. We're pulling up hot. So market movement. So each pre-sale closure positively impacts FEG price and creates arbitrage opportunities, benefiting the entire protocol. So I'm going to show you guys what this means. I know this arbitrage stuff is kind of like, what the heck? I actually was doing this before I knew what it meant on accident. When I first started trading crypto in 2017, I was buying Litecoin from a Bitcoin ATM, and I was selling it on Coinbase for like $10 more. I didn't know that I was doing arbitrage, everybody. I'm self-taught. I didn't know what I was doing. I just saw an opportunity, and that's what I was doing. So the Smart DeFi Launchpad, revolutionary platform, setting a new industry standard where investment strategies are smart as the technology. But I agree, it's absolutely smart. This arbitrage stuff, I'm gonna teach you guys this once we go live. I'm gonna show you guys exactly the best way to do it is to just show you how it is. So we got all the technical stuff. If you're not on Base, you should be. Oh, we're gonna be on Base. Trust me, we're bridging to Base right away. Kari, what's up? You still there with me? All that technical stuff.
I'm here. No,
Okay, cool.
It's actually fascinating, and it sounds like you're going to be a game changer in the crypto space, man. I'm excited for this project.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. And like I said, it's at its heart, there's still that networking aspect where I'm going to invite the Crow with Knife. I'm going to invite, the Can Do armies, everybody. I want everybody to pull up, and I'm going to start to pull up some of the favorite lists right now. Like I said, Crow with Knife. I'm going to have a knife in my mouth when we break past this, resistance right here, which I know for a fact we will. Okay. I know for a fact, this is a $1 billion project. When you see a healthy chart like this, holding very strong, when the rest of the crypto market's pulling back, a community that can fill this fund up, this is where you guys want to place your bags. Obviously, not financial advice, but let's go ahead and show some projects. We got OG Brett coming up. We're going to talk about Can Do right away. I saw you guys in your TG talking about me and Kari. I saw you guys. I saw you guys. I saw you guys talking about how we were about to go live. So I said, you know what? That's awesome, right? Because we have been spilling over into other communities. This is how we get a lot stronger. I know there was some like artificial beef, whatever. There's none of that over here on the Rico Moneybags channel. We're here to grow. We're here to expand ourselves.
Good fun.
Yeah, that's all I want. That's all I want. So Can Do Army, I'm going to set some target goals for you guys. We're pulling up on the 40-minute mark. Make sure if you guys want some exposure, you guys are shilling in the comments like crazy because these live streams continue. The dogs are asleep. Big Daddy Sal never missed it. The dogs are asleep. They're sleeping. Okay. He likes to poke around, and that's okay. I believe.
I got chocolates.
I believe that kicking up dust is a must. So I saw somebody actually look up a video of I said look up a video of a rhino kicking up dust. That you have to do that sometimes. I suggest you do it, respectfully and have some fun, but sometimes you got to kick up some dust to see where it all settles and find yourself where you're at. Look at you guys.
DJ's gonna DJ.
I see the chat. I see the chat. But Can Do Army, if you guys can get back above this price, this is where you guys want to get. But anything above the 150 is good. Otherwise, we can see some lower prices. You know, that lower price being around that, you know, delete a zero, that $100 million market cap. Just know that the overall crypto market is pulling back. Grab your price range sheets and or your price range like this, your indicator, and see where we're at. And if you look, that's around that 60%. So everybody on the channel should be able to weather some 60% to 80% retracements, everybody. That just happened. So let's go on to our next project before I got the call family going crazy in the chat. We got the next one. It's from them. Okay, we're covering them because we have printed, everybody. I have to admit that we have printed very, very hard. This is not this one. Maga's pulling back. I want Mega, actually. I want to pull up the Mega one. This is coming from Can Do Labs. And I think this is a project that has some opportunity for people to print. And look, we talked about it on the channel. I said it's not going to be pretty, but most likely we'll be holding on to that $10 million market cap. Mega, if you're paying attention, let's continue to put that buying pressure. If you build it, it will come, right? So long as you continue to keep pushing and you make this bull flag break out, it's going to happen, okay? It's just a matter of time. This is when smart money activates, everybody. Let's see. I'm reading the chat. You see the chat right now, Kari? It's crazy. You guys, man.
Oh, man.
Talk about a cult following. You know what? You will not survive if you don't have that. You will not survive if you don't have that. And you know what? We're gonna actually bash this token a little bit. We don't bash tokens that much. We're not gonna bash the bag. I'm just gonna show you guys how it's gonna pull back nonstop on you guys. Like this type of attitude is not gonna. I mean, people are saying, "Oh, you're not gonna get on the token at 300 mil." It's Andrew Tate. I said, you know what? I pulled up to the stream and he irritated the crap out of me. I was so irritated. I was like, just because of how irritating you are, I don't want to. You know, it's yeah, we're here to get rich and we want to make money. I understand that, everybody, but sometimes you got to have like a moral line too, you know. And you know what? I'm gonna rep everybody's bag because I'm not gonna leave nobody behind. This 15 cents mark, if you're paying attention to this project, Daddy, and you're calling him Daddy, and you like calling him Daddy, this is where you're gonna be at. Okay. Now I'm a grown man. I have a problem with that. So that lost me as an investor right there because I can't do that, everybody. Okay. But I'm going to be transparent. I'm going to give you guys the support and resistance because I know some people are invested. You guys have shot plenty DMs. They're like, come on, Rico. I'm like, oh, man, no. But look, this is where these are your guys' targets. Okay. I want to make sure that I want everybody to make it. Just because I don't like what he's saying doesn't mean that I don't want you to make it. Right. So that's the target. Okay, everybody. I'm going to practice what I preach. I'm going to do my best not to spread any hate in the space. I think we have enough of it already.
I love what you said, though, Rico, because you're so right. Money is energy. And even if you get wealthy on something that is spreading so much negativity, is it worth it? You know, that's why I back you, man. That's why I rock with Rico.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. To me, it's not worth it. I hope that a lot of people realize that it's not worth it. It's just going to remove so much energy from yourself that, you know, if you would have just moved around, you could have did probably what you're trying to do in less time with less energy, because that type of negative energy consumes you too much. That toxicity, I can't do it. I will flee from you like there's no tomorrow if you're toxic around me. You know, I want to have a good time with a person. You know, I want to, you know, if you go out with somebody to have a good time with them, if you're spending your time, life is short. You guys know my experience. So life has shown me how short it can be. So when I spend time with people, I really want to be there. I'm not on my phone when I'm with somebody or I'm hanging out with somebody. I want to be there in the moment nonstop and have a good time and you know, be positive, because life is short. You know, it's not worth it being around a toxic environment for a couple Solana or something.
And we don't need it. We got XPX and Crow with Knife. What else you need?
Absolutely. Another project that did really good. Have you seen I know that you're on crypto.com. Have you got into any of you're Crow with Knife, fam? I know what's up. And I got you on XPX, you know, and I appreciate that. But this project did me pretty good. You know, this was a good project that I believe has potential. This is the founder's dog, and it's all about the narrative, right? Like the Solana's dog, or the Solana's founder has a dog named Myro, and this is what he looks like. And Degens love stuff like this, right? Degens just absolutely consumed this stuff. Call is toxic. Let's go. We're at 213 people, man. I appreciate all the love and support right here. I think this is another project. If you're looking for a solid play on Solana, if you're wanting to practice how to find solid communities, this is another good project right here that has potential to be that founder's dog. They also are providing a social fight app called Cypher, which in the future, will allow, anybody to make NFTs and make money for your guys' likes, your comments and stuff like that. And I think there's going to be some kind of future around with social fight apps incorporating crypto, making these social fight apps a little bit more decentralized, right? Because we have to beg for likes and comments as influencers, because a lot of these YouTuber or YouTube sites or social apps are centralized and they control whether they allow people to be set free or not. I don't know why we get in shadow ban sometimes, and then I see some other stuff. It's like, how is that getting so many views? How is that going viral? And it's so naughty. It's like, I can't be that naughty. I already had a bad experience in my life. I'm all kumbaya now. I can't go that route, It's like, all right, I'm just going to do it the right way. We'll see how long it takes, but it is what it is. Well, we got some good projects right here. This is Myro. Myro's a great project. I want you guys to tap in with this one. I want to look at some other favorites lists. We're going to finish off the show with, obviously, Crow with Knife. When we have a feature project on the show, a community member that I'm rocking with, a guest on the show, I do want to make it about their project and what they're doing. But OG Brett has pulled up, and I see Fabs right there. Look at that. OG Brett just pulled up on economy or on Biconomy today. Look, I give you guys a roadmap every time, man. I got the same roadmap for Crow with Knife. This is all psychological barriers. So when we break these, the FOMO kicks in. Remember, if you build it, it will come. So now we got the economy on there. We got some more exchanges and whatnot. And all we got to do is break past this right here. That is that 4 cents mark on this. As far as market cap, it's going to look a lot cleaner, getting back above this $3 million market cap. Look at that. See those psychological barriers? Right when we hit that same spot we hit before, we pulled back. So I want to bring Crow with Knife back up. I want you to, talk to your community really quick. If you have any words with Crow with Knife, those people who are maybe not in Crow with Knife yet, what do you have to say with them? I don't want to take up too much of everybody's time. I think we covered quite a bit and we did pretty good. What do you got to say to this amazing community and maybe those who are new to this community?
I mean, I just say welcome. I just say congratulations. You got a life-changing bag. And as far as the chart goes, yeah, we've been pretty stable right below the 50 million market cap. And I'm grateful because it allowed me to pump my bag up to 200 million Ka. I'm stoked for what that's going to mean in a few months. When that bag 10X that's life-changing money. And
Yes,
holding it to 100X, that's major life-changing money. I'm going to get that tattoo of a crow with knife, man.
You have to. You have to.
Like
you have
one of
to.
the funniest stories, like I've been asking people, how did you find Crow with Knife? We had a guy come on the Discord and join the other day. He was smoking a cigarette outside of his apartment complex and the garbage man came by to pick up the trash and told him about Crow with Knife. Like, like it doesn't get better than that, It's
it does
everywhere.
not. It does not.
We had Ice-T retweeted us the other day
wow.
over the weekend, and my neighbor, who's she's like in her 60s, little church lady in the South, she follows Ice-T. She doesn't crypto at all, but I was telling her about the project. She goes, "You mean that little crow? Is that thing Ice-T retweeted?" I said, yeah, that's the project I'm working on. It's just funny to me, like how it's everywhere, and I'm proud of our team and our community for getting the word out that hard and heavy that it's broken into the normie space outside of the crypto space. So
Absolutely.
yeah, I say welcome and join the party.
And I want to squeeze you for a little bit more. If you have any advice to maybe women that are coming into the space that are brand new, right? Because it's kind of the topic that we talked about a little bit, and I want to go deeper into this more and more times because I think it's something that we have to do to make sure that we keep our space at some level safe, right? And make it where people can feel welcome coming in. If you have any words of advice to women, maybe brand new to the space or have entered the space and they don't know how to, move around, what would be the best way to go about it?
Bring your chanclas and throw them as hard as you have to and make sure that those guys listen to you. And here's what I did. I came into this space and I just worked my ass off. And you can see in the chat right now, my Discord name is Moon. So when they're saying moon, 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 they're talking about me. And they know that I work and they respect it, and they get on board and work alongside me and work with me. And so for women coming into this space, put on the blinders, block the noise, ignore the shit talking, but look for the gentlemen, because they are everywhere to be found in this space. Like Rico's here, and I know the Crow with Knife Discord is full of them. And I keep telling the guys in voice chat where we show up to work parties every day, I have never felt so safe as a woman in a completely male dominated space as I do in there. There's been no inappropriate comments or anything like that aimed at me, because the mutual respect is there, because we're all working toward a common goal. So if you're a
Right.
woman looking for a crypto project, find a project like that respects women, that is welcoming to hard work, and bring your chanclas
Mm.
and throw them when you need to.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And you want to be welcoming. Like, one thing that we did with XPX token, we just added our Chinese chat. And it's like, we got culture that we have to remember. It's like, we
Yeah.
could scare away a whole culture because the way that we're treating women or the way that we're treating each other. And he's like, I want to welcome, my Chinese brothers and sisters that I've never met. I want to make sure that they feel welcome, whether they're male or female, coming into the space. And I think it's important that we make these spaces for everybody. And I'm glad that you're part of this conversation, and we start having more of these conversations to make sure that people know that there are people out here like us that do want to welcome people into the crypto space and that do have the same vision. We all still want to make money, just like the degenerates that don't know how to talk right, but we're doing it with class, and we're making sure that we get there, and we don't have to hate each other along the way. We can have a good time doing it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, so we had a fantastic show. We're pulling up close on that hour mark. I don't want to keep everybody, crypto's crazy. The markets are pulling back. When the markets are pulling back, if you feel kind of, like that, like you're not sure what to do, just go touch some grass, take a break. You don't have to be doing the 18 hours a day like Rico. It's all good. If you feel like it's too much pressure and you got your conviction bags, like seeing the chart with like Crow with Knife right now, holding so steady, a community that pulls up, that can get their funding right, in-house and community driven to make that happen. That's where you set your bags and you say, you know what, crypto's kind of calm today. I got all my bags set where I want them set. I'm good to go. I'm gonna go touch some grass. I'm gonna go treat myself. Maybe have a little steak dinner later on, and just some mashed potatoes, and just chill out and just have some time for myself. Have those moments when you see the markets cool down, because the markets are going to pick back up, and you're going to be walking around on your tippy toes all over again when you see Crow with Knife breaking $100 million market cap, $125 million market cap. So when you see this time that you feel like the markets are pulling back, take some time to yourself to touch some grass, spend some time with your family, do something nice for somebody else. And if you guys can't do that, continue to come back